So a lot of the things are just not common words. That's the problem. So heck, even Let's Players mess up too. And Chinese Let's Players, not like... Man, Chinese is a very difficult language just to memorize everything. So 坟地, oh, 坟墓的坟. Oh, I see. That's like, that was stupid of me. I should have been able... That I have actually seen before. I just never seen it separately. Okay, she's saying that my mom and my younger female cousin are outside the city in the cemetery outside the city. Cemetery? Why would they go there? Yeah. Cemetery? Did something happen? Today was the day that my aunt was to be buried. Let's see. My mom is helping my younger female cousin take care of my aunt's affairs, I guess, or it's basically her will and inheritance or whatever. So I have to go to the cemetery to see them because they're taking care of it. Alright, she says the same thing. She has roughly the same thing. She says like, today's the day of the burial of my aunt. My mother and my younger female cousin have gone out of this into the cemetery outside the city. Okay, great, let's go. Some of them are like, the names are just like, they're not common words that are used too much, but 坟地 is definitely a common word. 坟地 is grave. I just I just didn't recognize 坟 by itself because I'm an idiot and I should know this, but that's okay. Oh, in case you're wondering, it says, oh, you're gonna overwrite? Would you like to overwrite? Yes, I would. 后事 funeral. I guess you could say that, but usually there's some... Yeah, I think that's... Well, alright. Oh, this is the guard, Xiao Yan. Xiao Yan. It says like, I heard that the outside of the city are... 有魔物出没，出城要小心. Oh, okay. There's some monsters outside the city. When you go outside the city, you should be careful. Okay. Alright, let's rock. I think we have to go to that cemetery. Alright, this is our first time out of the city. I'm going to save here. There was not any equipment I could have bought, so we'll just move on with our lives. I think the battle system of this game is very similar, but I don't know for sure. But there don't seem to be any monsters. Oh, there's I will deal with them soon enough. But for now, I'm going to just run around and... I can't go past these guys. This is Ada. Oh, who are you? Who are you, kid? Or basically, whose kid are you? Basically, in Chinese, if you say, whose kid are you, it's more like, who are you, kid? Basically implying that you're young. And you are young at this point. Didn't the adults tell you that this outside, and it's dangerous outside the city, and that you shouldn't go and play there? You should be careful that a demon doesn't eat you. And this is Awe, the other guard, says, hurry home. On the mountain road there are demons that will eat people. You shouldn't stay here Okay, let's go. Well, clearly we can't go any further there. I will come back to this, but let's go talk with the people at the funeral. I guess I can talk to you. You see? Oh, I don't know, I think my Skype just went crazy for that. That says young girl. She's just sobbing. Ooh, mother. She's just sobbing and crying for her mother. Are you still crying? Wow. Okay. Purple fog at the graveyard. Give me a second. I'm going to drink water. Huh. I'm guessing she's saying Huang Dama, Madam Huang over here is saying that she's just... I guess she's saying she's an unlucky star. Or she's just saying that she's caused a lot of mischief. So, yeah, that's what I thought too. I remember this being like... That's a colloquial way of saying that you're an unlucky person. She's saying, you unlucky person. Or one... And one who... let's see, 赔钱货, which means it's also an insult. It basically means like you cause people to lose money, I guess. Let's see. Not only have you caused the death of your mother, and now even your 老子都不要你了. 老子? What is a 老子? Give me a second. I forgot which family member that is, but I will figure this out soon enough. 老子. I don't know why father, right? Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm stupid. I'm getting stupid. Apparently, I have been. Apparently, the week at work was probably too killer on my brain cells. But of course, it's their father. Even your father doesn't want you. She's still. That's just ooh, which is a sobbing sound. Yeah, I figured it out. Why are you still crying? You were. Let's see. You were shooed back here to Hangzhou, and now you have no money on you. Are you trying to cry me poor? Basically, yeah, she's very mean. Auntie, it's a good thing that now there's a person that's willing to take you in. Otherwise, 想说不定还给我一家子带来. Wow, really? Are you serious? Okay, sorry, I was just like. Otherwise, who knows how much food you would have wasted, and who knows whether you would have given a poison cloud on my family. He's not very. Xiao Hu is not. Madam Huang. Or I guess he's going to try to stop her from talking. Madam Huang, have you I don't know. Are the clothes ready? My master wanted me to come over and take the clothes back. Yeah. So you're Xiao Hu. The clothes aren't ready. I will. Let's see. I'm heading back now to hurry and give them to you. It was all your fault, you unlucky person. Even now you're hurting. You're slowing down my business. Yes, someone brings bad luck. This girl has been crying and looks really sad. I should go and comfort her, but I don't know what to say. Miss, please don't cry. Please, you should. Let's see. This is a 成语. So as far as I know, it's like not being sad and man, I'm so slow at this. But anyway, it's like not being sad and turning it to so that you can move on, something like that. It's usually used to that effect. But I remember he's mixing up the word order, but yeah, it's more like, the main character, I believe he is a puncher, but I am not 100% sure. But I don't know if he uses a sword or he uses his fist. Anyway, we'll know soon enough. Please, you need to So basically, he's messing up the words. He mixed up the words, but he's just like, sorry. I mean that you should restrain your grief and you'll have to just accept it. Is basically what he's saying. Because people die, but they can't be resurrected. Is what she's saying. The young girl. Oh, that's her. She has a portrait. Therefore, she must be important. I think I can relate to the pain you're going to the hardship you're going through, because when I was young, my mother also passed away. Your mother? She isn't here anymore either? Yes. When I was 8 or 9 years old, that time I was really, let's see, I was 我的心情也好难过. I was extremely sad. But later I just listened to my father, my dad, and now I know that as long as you can live happily. My mother, who is up in heaven, that's the only way she can be at peace. So, do you understand? You have to be real happy. Your mother in heaven so that way that when your mother in heaven looks at you, she'll be happy. She's saying which is oh yeah, that sounds, in Japanese that sometimes a character will say which that's as like a way to say like, oh, I agree. It's like, oh yes. So in Chinese it's the same thing too. You can get away with that too. Oh, that's right. What about your father? Why don't I take you to find your father? No, my father doesn't want me. Why? Why doesn't your father want you? What's wrong? Did I say something wrong? Why did you cry again? He messed up the idiom. He's flipped the words around by mistake. Anyway, it looks like even her father doesn't want her anymore. I'm not sure why. Who is this girl anyway? But clearly she must be important. I'm sorry. Please don't cry. I didn't mean to make you sad. I really didn't mean to make you sad. She's still crying. I don't do convincing cries, so I'm not going to humor you guys with that one. Anyway, as you can guess, this game is already heavier than Lunar ever was, so we're gonna get. This game is not going to be quite as happy as that game. Anyway, my name is Wang Xiaohu. You can just call me Xiaohu. And you, my mother, from when I was young, always called me Chi Chi. Chi Chi means 7-7. I'm not sure. We don't know why she called her that, but that's her name, Chi Chi. You call her Chi Chi and not 7-7 because that doesn't roll off the tongue, and it's not as cute. My father never gave me a name. He never gave you a name? What's wrong? Or like, how can that be? Because my father always blamed my mother that her stomach there's something wrong with her stomach, and so because she never gave birth to a son. So there's a reason why that is. In Chinese culture, it has always been better to give birth to a son. Wow, that sounds sexist, but It's the truth.